Alright, so we're going to take you through the basic idea of creating a channel. So first we're going to log in, and all channels are found in the channels tab. These are all public channels. We can get into that in a second. If you want to create a new one, you're going to click this plus sign in the upper right hand corner, and we'll just call it our first channel. We can add a background photo, and here we can choose public or private. Public means that anybody who actually gets to the channel page will be able to join it, as opposed to private, meaning they actually have to receive an invite from the channel creator. The invites are sent out to people already with Profit accounts, and you'll be able to search anybody in the Profit system, send them an invite, and they'll be able to accept or decline the invite. Public is meaning that they don't actually have to have a Profit account to begin with. And we have different ways of gating the public events, which I'll get into in a second. And so most of the time you're going to be using a public event. There are certain use cases where a private makes more sense, but for here we'll choose public just because that's most common. So for the description, we can just make a generic description of the channel. People will be able to see this. This is a public description, and you can actually make it a markdown description as well. So you could add URLs. You could actually add basically anything that Markdown supports. For instance, if we wanted to just say, this is our first channel, the double asterisk in Markdown syntax will bold that. So if we want to see what it would look like, preview wise, it'll actually bold that word first. Again, that's just Markdown. You could look that up separately. And here we can actually move into cost. So we can make it a free channel, or we can actually associate it with a cost and make all the content gated. And we have options here. So you can choose one or all of these. For this particular case, we'll say that it's $5 a month, or if you choose the yearly option, we can save a little bit of money per year. Or maybe it's a one-time, lifetime subscription type deal. Again, this option will be presented to them at checkout, and they'll be able to choose what they want. So features are the crux of a channel. You can add as many features as you want, but you actually have to have at least one, right? So we can toggle the active or inactive state, and with the feature types include a feed, programming, events, and messaging. So a feed is posting pictures, videos, and valuable content. You can actually comment, engage with that content. Programming would be a calendar style view where you can actually add daily workouts, nutrition, or challenges. People can add scores, submit notes, submit videos, pictures, that kind of thing. Events are pinned events. So if you had a bunch of unlisted events, let's just say, that weren't searchable, you could pin them there and they would be visible to the subscribers in your channel. And then messaging as well, which is just chat style, similar to Slack or Discord. Basically free form. Anybody who is in it can post a message, that kind of thing. So we'll do one of each. We'll leave the names the same. Again, you could have multiple feed features, multiple of any of these features, actually name them differently so that you can actually silo the content and make people post what they need to the right sections. Or you can have multiple programming, one for novice, intermediate, advanced, competitive, that kind of stuff. And then you have permissions for each feature as well, right? So by default, it suggests a recommended permission level. So for feed, it says public, anybody can post. But if you wanted it to be public approved, meaning that anybody can post, but an admin would have to approve the post. Editors, meaning that only editors can actually post in this channel, or editors or admins. And then edit approved, meaning that an editor can post, but an admin has to approve the post. Or administrators only, meaning only administrators can post, right? So the same goes for all these, meaning that with programming, it's for posting the actual workouts for that day. For events, it's pinning the actual events, and for messaging, it's actually sending a message. We can add a description for that feature as well, so that people can know a little bit more about it. So we'll go ahead and just quickly add one of each of these. We'll leave the names and the default permission levels the same for events as well. Administrators only. And finally, messaging. And for this particular case, maybe we'll actually do approved. We'll change the permission level, meaning that anybody can send a message, but it has to be approved by an admin, just to kind of show you how that works. All right, so now we're done with that. We'll go to additional options, channel group. In the actual live site, there'll be more channel groups to choose from. We can add a password. This is one way to gate a public channel. So this will be visible when they actually try and sign up. They'll be asked to, or prompted to, enter a password to actually be able to sign up. You can make it unlisted, meaning that it's not searchable. You actually have to have the link to go directly to it. And that makes it a little bit more gated as well. It's similar to like a YouTube video that's unlisted. And we can add a contribute option to the main page. Basically just kind of a way to fundraise, allow people to contribute to a cause or contribute to your channel. So we'll go ahead and just click that just to show you what it looks like. And keywords as well. So this is just searchability, allowing people to more easily search it if that's something that you want. Elevated access, this is where you'd actually add your editors, administrators, and so forth. Promo codes, we can actually add promo codes in here. So just real quickly show you what that looks like. You can do an amount or a percent. We'll just say it's $10 off. You can say it starts on a date, ends on a date, and you can say there's only a certain number so that it limits the number. And then you can say anybody can use it, or you can assign it to a particular Profit user. Only that user can then use this promo code, right? So when you click done, it'll save. You can go back in, edit that, add as many as you need, and you can invite people. Again, this would be in a private style channel. You would have to use this option to send people invites. In the public style, this is just a way to invite people that you know already on Profit, and you'd like to send them a special invite and just let them know that you've created a new channel. Custom fields. We can add a custom field, which is very good for just collecting additional information on sign up or at some point in time, right? So for this particular case, Profit doesn't require your name or anything to be input. So if you wanted somebody's first and last name, let's just say, you could make first name a requirement at sign up. You could add a little description. Most people will understand what first name is, but if you needed more explanation, you could. You can say, is this answer updatable? No, you just want the first name once. Or you can say yes, that means they can go back and edit this answer at any time. And are you charging for this option? No, this is usually for like some sort of upsell or some additional feature that you may be requesting from somebody. It'd be a one-time charge. For events, a lot of people use it for things like parking passes. You could use it for pretty much anything you want at a channel level, right? So we'll say that this is required at sign up, and we'll say done. And that would be custom fields. Another cool option is document style stuff. So you can upload a PDF, add signature fields, initial fields, those kind of thing. Require a photo, meaning that somebody would actually have to take their picture while they're signing the document. It's an additional level of verification. If anybody ever tried to get past, the waiver or whatever it was, whatever this document was that they were signing, you would have that picture available of them actually signing the document. And you can check this as well, like when they actually sign up. So again, just an extra level of protection. And yeah, that would be, any document you want, you can do as many as you want, and whenever you want, you can add something additional as well. So again, those are the additional fields. That's pretty much all of the options at this time. So we'll go ahead and publish this channel. All right, so now this channel is published. If we go to the channels, we'll see that it's the newest channel created. It's at the top. And we'll show you real quick what it looks like when somebody goes to sign up for this thing. So let's see, got to actually type in the right password. And we'll go to channels, and here we go. We see that we have our first channel. They can join from this page, but most of the time they're going to want to click into it. They'll see the description here. They'll see you as the channel creator. And at this time there's no ratings. There's actually no subscribers either. And so we can click into these features, but they won't be able to see anything. The content's gated, and they'll actually have to subscribe to see the content of this feed. So we'll go back and we'll join this thing. So we'll choose the monthly option. Click next. It'll ask for your first name because it's required at sign up. And if you had your name in Profit, it'll autofill something like first name. So again, we'll confirm. We'll say yes, that we're gonna pay this $5 per month. And boom, now we're in, right? So it shows the fields that I answered here. And now when I go to feed, we'll actually be able to post something here, right? So again, I can go ahead and post something because of the permissions on here. So we'll just say, hey. All right, so bam, we have this in here. Somebody can now actually see what it looks like. And people can start commenting and adding feedback as well, right? So let's go ahead and go back. channel creator. We'll go into our channel, and now if we actually come in here, we'll see that there is a subscriber. We can see the subscriber, we can see the status, we can send them a message, and we'll see that basically all the custom fields that they answered would be here as well. So if they had a document and they signed it, it would show you the document, and it would also show you the actual photo that they took. If that was what you were looking for, if you wanted to export all your subscribers, you could go ahead and export the subscriber list. You could search, all that fun stuff. So again, we go to the feed, we can see this, we can go ahead and like the feed post, comment on it, that kind of thing. Again, workouts, we can show you real quick what it'd look like to actually add a workout. We'll say yes, we want to notify the subscribers, and we'll release it immediately, and then we'll say that it's a new workout. We won't save it. Say it's a new Metcon for time. We want to add a title. We can add a video for demo purposes, and we'll just say 5 rounds for time, 10 cleans, 10 burpees. All right. So again, this Metcon will be public. Now any subscriber will be able to see this. They can actually score it. You could score it if you wanted to. Any administrator could actually score it as well. Any admin, any editor. We could add comments for this day. And in the comments, we could add photo, video, etc. Right? So now you can see that on this particular day, there's 1 entry. You could add as many as you want moving forward for any of the upcoming days. You could backlog as well previous days. All right, so events here, we could actually pin an event. Won't go through that at the moment. Maybe, yeah, there's no events actually to add, so we'd have to create an event or have an event that we could add, or messaging as well. So we'll just add a little welcome message, send that out, and boom, now we have this available, right? So as an admin, you don't have to approve your message. This will be live. So we switch back to the other account. They'll see that this was their last channel, so they'll be able to quickly jump in here. We'll be able to see that, hey, somebody liked our post. We'll also be able to see that something new was posted in workouts. So bam, we can go ahead and score this. So I said, oh look, did this in 550. Let's just say we could upload a video, add some notes, or go ahead and add the score in there. So now there'll be a result, and we'll be able to see something like in the messaging, welcome. Go ahead and send back a result, but now we know that this is pending approval, so we sent that, hasn't been approved yet. One other thing I just wanted to show in here was the rating system. So if we wanted to go, there's 0 ratings right now, but if we wanted to add a rating, we can say love this channel, right? So again, we gave it 5 out of 5. The channel rating has a rating of 5 out of 5. We can edit my rating. But again, that would be our feedback, and that would be the content that we see. So just to show you what it looked like as the channel owner. Oh, typing too fast. All right, so in the messaging, this is the last actual feature that we were on, so we can go ahead and approve this message. Now anybody will be able to see that, but we can jump in here, show the rating. We like this rating, that's awesome. 5 out of 5. It'll average out over time. All the people can add their ratings, and we'll be able to see the reviews. And yeah, that's basically the gist of channels and their features. So hope you guys enjoyed, and please reach out to support if you have any additional questions.